Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Jenny and today I have a Dollar Tree DIY. If you want to see how I made this farmhouse decor planner, then keep on watching. Okay, so first thing first is protect your hands. You're going to take your sign and it comes apart very, very easy. I'm taking a foam paintbrush from the Dollar Tree and dipping it in some stain, which I will put a picture right there in the corner. And I'm just going to be painting the trim all the way around, taking a rag and wiping it off. Now I do this a couple of times just to make it a little bit darker. And I do it on the sides and the top. Now on the top and sides, it does soak in the stain a little bit, so you're gonna have to put a little bit of extra. So that's all I do for that. Okay, now all you do is paint your cutting board, and I take a rag and I wipe off the excess. Now I do this on both sides, the top, bottom, and sides. Make sure you wipe it going with the grain. Now, what I'm going to do is take a piece of sandpaper from the Dollar Tree, the very fine one, and then I'm just going to start lightly sanding pieces here and there just to make it a little bit lighter and darker in different spots. And I do not wait for the stain to dry. Now, if you want your wood to be a little bit darker, all you have to do is repeat the same process, which I end up doing. So I'm just doing another coat and I put my stain on with the grain of the wood. Wipe it off, get my sandpaper, and now what I'm going to do is sand all the edges to make it a little distressed and I guess you can say aged. So that's all I do. Very simple, and like I said, I do not wait for the stain to dry. You can if you want, but I'm a little impatient. And wipe it off. You're going to take your sign and we are going to glue it right there on the bottom. And then the next step, I have a bunch of different kinds of flowers and greenery, and we're going to decorate our boards. Now I made two of them, so I'm going to do a couple of examples for you, and then I'm going to glue all this stuff down to one to show you. Also, what's going to be nice is if you want to hang it, you can use some of the decorative rope, or you'll be able to just place it up like that. So let's start gluing. Okay, so this one I glued down so you can see it is down. Now there's another way that you can do it. If you want to put your flowers behind the sign, you can, and then put your sign on top of the flowers like I will demonstrate. These are from Michael's. These were $1. They sell for $1.99, but they had them half off, so I only paid $1 for these. So what you can do is just line up your flowers that you want to use, and then you can take your sign and then glue it on top of there, so that's what it's going to look like. Or you can put them on the little, there's a little slit right there, so you can take some wire cutters and cut them and put them down in there, and you can adjust the height. So I think that's what I'm going to do on here. Now, if you want to use Dollar Tree flowers in that, you can. I have some of the onion grass, and I curled it with my fingers. So you can just place that wherever you want it. So let's just throw some of that on there. And you can trim it to what size you want. You can put the sign right on top of there. And then you can also add some flowers from the Dollar Tree as well. So let's go ahead and we're going to do these flowers on to here, and then I might try to do some behind the sign. So let's try it. Okay, so I trimmed a little bit of the flower, and then I'm just going to place it in there. I'm going to put it on where I want it before I glue it. So I'm just trimming and placing. Now I thought I would show you really quick. This is what it would look like if you use like some of the onion grass from the Dollar Tree. You can just trim all that off, place it where you want it. You can have it high, low. You can add a little bit in each corner and add flowers. So yeah, I mean, there's a lot of different ways you can do this. These are fuzzy flowers from Target. So those would even be really cute to add those, and maybe some flowers. The flowers are from Hobby Lobby, but you can use them from the Dollar Tree. So it's endless possibilities. So this is what it looks like before I glue it. So I'm pretty happy with the way it looks. So let's start gluing. Okay, so I'm just adding a little bit of hot glue on the tips of each stem, placing it in where I want them. Now I did high and low. Now I'm just adding some of these little white flower things. You can put them in the front, you can put them in the middle, behind. That's all I do. So here it is, all glued down, and you can leave it just like that if you're happy with it. Which I absolutely love it, but I thought I would add a little bit of stone. This was from the dollar spot at Target, and I just glued some rock in just to give it some more texture. And that's all I did. Now, if you want to hang it, you can. I have the decorative rope from the Dollar Tree. You can staple it or glue it in the back and hang it. And that is the end of my Dollar Tree DIY. So I hope you all enjoyed this Dollar Tree DIY. If you did, I would love a thumbs up. Be sure you click onto that subscribe button if you haven't already, because I would really love to have you as a subby friend. I do have a few more DIYs heading your way very soon, so be sure you check back at a later date. I thank you all for spending the time with me, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys. Keep smiling.